It's been exactly 1 year since the federal surge began in D.C. 1 year ago today, President Trump announced his Make D.C. Safe and Beautiful mission, citing a crime emergency in the district.
The move put National Guard troops on D.C. streets, increased federal immigration enforcement, and sparked a series of legal battles and protests.
I'm determined to make Washington, D.C. safe, clean, and beautiful again. It's going to take place very rapidly. Be prepared.
Thank you for staying up with us tonight. I'm Leslie Foster.
And I'm Lorenzo Hall. So what changes in crime is D.C. seeing 365 days later? According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, homicides are down 45%, carjackings have fallen 64%, and robberies are down 33%.
Tonight, there are more than 4,600 National Guard members in D.C. The president says troops will be here through January of 2029. But as the city adjusts to this increased federal presence, many neighbors are speaking out about how this enforcement is affecting their communities.
Yeah, our Randy Hildreth spent the night in Shaw, where neighbors gathered for a safety walk.
Step by step.
We're going to go towards 9th Street.
Block by block.
These community events are great to allow us to work together to problem solve and to make the area safer.
To help to spot some of the persistent problem areas.
Our motto should be our community, our responsibility.
D.C. Police, local ANC leaders, and representatives from Mayor Muriel Bowser's office held a community safety walk Tuesday evening in Shaw in Northwest D.C.
It's a roller coaster. There are days when people feel comfortable being out in front of their buildings, and then something like this shooting that occurred last week happens and people start thinking twice.
The event was scheduled in response to several violent incidents. Last week, there was a double shooting off 9th Street Northwest where one man was killed and another person was injured. At the end of July, a local D.C. rapper, Fat Swag, was killed off 5th Street. Plus, it's hard to forget the video of a man holding 3 people at gunpoint at the Shaw Skate Park.
When someone is shot, that bullet just doesn't hit one person, it hits an entire community.
No arrests have been made in the cases, but police say they are adjusting police patrol locations in response.
We're constantly monitoring the intelligence to see where it makes most sense for them to be.
And there's another layer of timeliness to the community walk. Today marks 1 year of federal presence here in D.C. And one of the reasons President Trump said he wanted to bring federal agents was a deadly shooting in Shaw last year, where a congressional intern was killed. But community members say, unfortunately, the area is still working to combat violence and believe they needed a different type of investment.
This proves the point of, because we have more federal presence or the National Guard, that does not solve gun violence. We need to put our resources to crime intervention.
Randy Hildreth, WUSA 9.